Alright, hey guys, so a few days ago I started posting on my channel about geology and my rock collection. It's gonna be a whole thing. I'm just kind of doing this for fun. It seemed fun, so why not? Anyways, I thought I'd make a more long form version, kind of go a bit more detail about my entire collection. Um, Not gonna be like really into detail, especially when you get to some of the crazier minerals and all that jazz. Maybe some longer forms on those specific parts later, but this will kind of just be a general overview of it. This will be part one because it's large. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I don't want like an hour long video, gonna be honest, so I'll probably go for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. See how it goes. Anyways, starting up here, where I started that short, you got some Picos diamonds. Picos diamonds aren't actually diamonds. They're a form of quartz that you can find scattered all across the desert in New Mexico. A little north of Roswell, forms these nice little orangey red quartz crystals. They can also be white to green. Don't know if I have any green ones. Don't think I ever did, but here's a more clear one. It's double terminated, which is really cool. The camera will focus, god dang. Anyways, they're fun. You can find them by the armfuls. Hand load, sorry, I'm weird. Anyways, over here we got some red gypsum. Gypsum doesn't normally absorb color, but it absorbs some iron from the sediment. This also just came randomly from the desert. Random things you'll find. Down here, on these two shelves, we got some stuff from the Salt Lake in Oklahoma. Nice selenite crystals. These form hourglass formations included in them from the native sands. Let's see if I can get a nice hourglass. No, not in that one. Oh yeah, here's a good one. Yeah, you can really see it there. There we go. It's pretty cool. You can go dig these yourselves out as well. It's pretty free, really easy, really fun. Some salt as well, because I had to take some halite. Down here, some barite roses, also from Oklahoma. To find these nowadays, you really gotta know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing. There's also a lake you can find, but you can only keep a few, but I know what I'm doing. Got some ammonites from New Mexico here. Not full ones, just some chunks. But these come from an either Cretaceous or Jurassic formation. It's a shale layer. Some really, really huge one right there. I wish that this one was full. Let's see. You can really see the ammonite shells. This one's almost full, actually. A bit weathered, but you can see it's got the full rotation. Also some manganese dendrites. Manganese oxide dendrites. Fun little fern shapes. It's not actual ferns, though, unfortunately. Coming over here, we got stuff from Colorado. This is a pretty uncommon mineral called astrophyllite. I picked this up when I was really young and had no idea what it was. I just kind of thought it looked cool. And I'm glad I kept it, because once I discovered that it was astrophyllite, I was quite proud of myself. It's a potassium, sodium, titanium silicate. It's pretty rare. Not as nice as the astral radiance stuff from Russia, but I'll take it. Also from Colorado, we got some yellow genthelvite here. God dang, camera focus. Oh well, nice little yellow crystals. They're small anyways. Got some bertrandite here from Colorado as well. These are going to be pretty hard to see on the larger scale, but it is fun. Bertrandite's a beryllium silicate. And then various forms of barite, which I have shown. Just random stuff I found in Colorado. Some not as pretty yellow fluorite. Colorado's got some fun stuff, but I haven't explored it too much. Going into my New Mexico stuff, actually we'll start in Arizona. Just some more fluorite that I found in Arizona. Not too far from the border of New Mexico, though. This is classic Kelly smithsonite. I found this a long time ago when you could still access the Kelly mine to the public. It is no longer anymore, unfortunately. More smithsonite. Smithsonite's zinc carbonate. And then coming over here, we got a bunch of azurite and malachite, classic stuff for rock collectors, but there's some really rare stuff here on the micro level. I'm talking, let's see, If you see some of that green, that is actually a mineral called spangalite. It's a copper aluminum sulfate. There's also, on the micro level, a bunch of cyanotrichite, aldrigite, which contains cadmium. Really cool. On here, we got some chlorargyrite, which is a silver chloride, as well as some dundasite, a lead carbonate, pretty uncommon. And yeah, these were some shocking finds as well. There's also some really nice antlerite and atacamite on here as well. But once again, more on the micro level. Maybe I'll make a future video going into those. Down here is more stuff from New Mexico, more azurite and malachite. Really nice azurite crystal right here. It's tiny, but it's perfect, and I love it. Got some smithsonite. Not as pretty as the Kelly stuff, but, you know, still smithsonite. It's fun. Candy apple colored. Some even rosacite, which is a zinc copper carbonate. That's these little green sphericals here. Camera really does not want to focus today. Okay. Anyways, they're nice. They're fun. Some more smithsonite over here. Actually got some hemimorphite, which is a zinc silicate. It's not that colorful, as I've seen some hemimorphite from other parts of the world, but I'll still take it to add to my collection. Hydrozincite as well is another zinc mineral. Some of that here. Bunch of zinc from this deposit. Coming down here, we got some more. Got a bunch of calcite. You can find calcite pretty commonly in the middle of the desert, but these were just nice little scalenohedrons. Perfect little crystals of calcite, so I kind of felt obligated to take it because I'm a hoarder. Coming over here, got some malachite, really nice malachite. On the bottom here, you can see all that yellow stuff. This is another pretty uncommon mineral called osarizawaite. Has been tested, and it is in fact that. Let's see, is there anything on here? No. All right, also some vanadinite from New Mexico. All that nice, beautiful red. As well as a tiny little wolfenite crystal. I don't know if it'll show up on camera. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, you can see it. Tiny little wolfenite crystal. It's pretty. All these come from New Mexico, as I mentioned. Down here is more azurite and malachite, as well as this rare one. This is not malachite. This is a copper phosphate called lujibaite. Comes from originally from the Lujiba mine in Africa, which is where the name comes from. But I always found this in New Mexico because I ain't got time to go to Africa, unfortunately. But it's similar to turquoise in its chemistry, but not exact. Coming over here, we got more random chunks of barite and calcite that I found in New Mexico. It's a little amethyst, even. Light amethyst. It's almost barely purple, to be honest. Huge barite crystal from New Mexico. Some nice little quartz crystals. Stuff up top here ain't too special. Coming down here, we got stuff from the Blanchard Claims. The Blanchard Claims, I believe you can still visit, pay to visit. I don't know if they've shut down or not. But as of my knowledge, a few years ago when I visited, you could still visit. But it's a pretty fun spot. You got tons of blue fluorite. I got prettier ones down here, though. Spectacular blue fluorite there. Huge chunk of it I pulled out of a wall. These were so fun to pull out, let me tell you. And then another specialty from this mine is the linerite, which is a lead copper sulfate. Looks like azurite, but it is not. And all that green stuff that looks like malachite is brochantite, a copper sulfate that is also pretty uncommon. It's forming with some barite here. It's forming on some quartz there. Even intergrowing, the linerite is intergrowing with the fluorite on this one. This one has some absolutely spectacular barite and brochantite crystallization. On the micro level, this piece is phenomenal, let me tell you. You can see that little yellow kerosite crystal in the middle, which is a lead carbonate. Some fluorite on it as well. Very fun place. If it's still open, I do recommend. Oh, also some nice galena cubes, lead sulfide. There's another really, let's see, what we got here. Just a nice brochantite crystal. Yeah, that's not what I was looking for, though. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, this one. This lead mineral right here is a lead oxide called scrutineite. The little black spot, it's a pretty dang rare one. Also another one that has been tested. Just more fluorite from this, a nice big chunk. Same locality as mentioned before, the Blanchard claims. Most people go there for the fluorite, but I came for the more rare stuff. Down here was a skarn I visited. Very fun skarn. Got some nice iron oxides here. Where's my really nice limonite cube? Probably should have found that before starting recording, but oh well. There's also a lot of bismuth mineralization. Got some galeno-bismutite here. Really nice. There's also some dyscrosite, which is silver antimony sulfide. It's occurring with a nice garnet there. Andradite garnets, calcium iron garnets. Where is that? There it is. Oh, it's right there. I'm blind. Okay. Really nice limonite cube, iron oxide. Doesn't often crystallize like that. Typically, it's kind of just that red coating you see. And then some more fun stuff is a lot of, like I said, these garnets. Here's a huge garnet. But yeah, these are calcium iron garnets, andradite form, the andradite form. Pretty common in skarns. Bunch of tiny garnets on this one. It's really pretty. Coming over here, these are from the same locality, but these have a lot of really cool micros. So there's also a lot of zinc mineralization, as well as with the bismuth, and a little bit of tellurium. So you got some tetradymite, which is a bismuth lead tellurium sulfide. Then on the micro level, which I'll probably have to make another video on, is tons of a really rare mineral called, not tons I shouldn't say, but I've seen a few times of a really rare mineral called montanite, which is a bismuth telluride. Some massicot, which is a lead oxide, and some really nice perfect hemimorphite crystals with some rosacite, that's from the zinc mineralization. But those are all on the micro level. I can't really show you that, but do trust me, they're there. I've seen them under the scope. Absolutely spectacular. Also, some chrysocolla, just because it's pretty. This one you can see. Beautiful chrysocolla. Coming down here is just more various pieces from the above locations, just kind of the more schlop ones. Once again, as I said, I'm a hoarder, so bunch of garnets. Bunch of garnets. Fluorite. Even some up over here. Actually, yeah, there we go. That's cool. You got some epidote crystallizing with quartz. That was really cool. That's why I took this huge ass heavy thing. Skarns are fun. Skarns are fun. Yeah, that's probably gonna do it for this one. This video is getting long enough as it is. So, yeah. I want to say thank you for watching, if you made it this far. Part 2 coming soon, whenever I feel like recording it. Thanks. See ya.